Activists have long used different mediums to convey their messages. The rise of Web 2.0 and social media has offered activists new ways of organizing and reaching out to new audiences. For instance, this is what the Texas Capitol looked like in June 2013. Texas legislators were called into a special session, and the main reasons for the flurry of activity at the Capitol were House Bill 2 and Senate Bill 5, which were known online as HB 2 and SB 5. The proposed law, which was backed by the Texas GOP, had 4 components. It would ban abortion after 20 weeks with the exception of severe fetal anomalies or in the event that the woman's physical health was at extreme risk. It also required abortion facilities to comply with ambulatory surgical center requirements. Furthermore, the law required that abortion-inducing medications must be used in accordance with FDA regulations and must be administered in person by the doctor. Finally, it required that abortion providers have admitting privileges at hospitals within 30 miles of the abortion clinic where they work. This law outraged many people because it will effectively close down the majority of abortion clinics in Texas, including all of the clinics located in rural areas. Many hospitals in Texas are run by religious groups and are unwilling to give abortion providers any admitting privileges. But the ASC requirement is what will have the most detrimental effect. Turning an existing clinic into an ambulatory surgical center can cost millions of dollars. Combined, the components of this law will bring the number of clinics in the state from 24 in August 2013 to 6 in September 2014. The bill was not passed during the regular legislative session, so Governor Perry called a special session to push the bill through. Pro-choice activists mobilized on social media, first trying to stall the vote by having people testify before the committee until time ran out. Using hashtags, people were mobilized into action and encouraged to come testify. When the committee chair cut the testimony period short, the bill went to a vote before the Texas House of Representatives and passed. Thousands of people showed up in Orange to protest. People even came from out of town, using social media such as Facebook pages to organize carpools and ride shares. The bill then went to the Senate for a vote, and Senator Wendy Davis attempted a filibuster. During the filibuster, the Stand with Wendy hashtag also gained popularity. Again, thousands of people turned up to protest. This time, the bill did not pass. There are several ways that activists use social media. The hashtags were used to raise awareness. During the filibuster, there was no mainstream media coverage, but several hashtags trended worldwide. During the protests and legislative votes, people were live tweeting from inside the Capitol. Although there was a live feed of all of the events, live tweeting helped get hashtags trending. Hashtags also help people figure out logistics and practical support. For instance, the pro-lifers' color of choice is blue. If there was too much blue inside the hearing rooms, calls for more orange were put out on social media so that a pro-choice presence would be constantly evident to the legislators. Since people outside of Austin were also watching, they were able to follow the hashtags and help out protesters, doing things like sending food and drinks to the Capitol. Although a second special session was called and the bill was passed, the hashtags used during the summer of 2013 helped solidify channels of communication. Those hashtags continue to be used today as activists gear up for the laws to take full effect in September 2014. Using social media for activist purposes isn't perfect, and the concept of hashtag activism is sometimes derided. But for pro-choice activists in Texas last summer, it was a necessity that sparked thousands of people into action and turned the world's attention to state politics.